I'm Josh, and how do you fly this thing?
I'm Phoebe, and Josh's drone skills scare me. And this is our 35 Atoms in a balloon. After an impromptu rigging inspection, our plans of cruising up the east coast have been put on hold. So before we head back to the marina, we're dropping the pick at Maclay Island.
We go for an adventure on our beloved fold-up bikes, and Phoebe makes me taste some roadside edible weeds. Hopefully it's only time that's being killed.
And Josh misses 100% of the shots that he thought he was taking as he hones his GoPro skills. Once he does that, you'll finally see him fillet a fish.
Just fixing Phoebe's bike seat, because every time she's ridden her folding bike, the seat's moved and been very uncomfortable, so just fixing that with a pair of vice grips. Then we're going to go for a push bike ride on Maclay Island.
Maclay Island, Genkumercha, land of the Quandamooka people, 6.5 k's long and 4 k's wide. A sealed road runs from one end of the island to the other with an adjacent bicycle path. We heard that the best way to discover the delights of the island is by cycling.
So the plan, ride from the southern to the northern end of Maclay and get back before the midgies make us question existence. These are our fold-up bikes. We got them for $50 on Facebook Marketplace, and they have become our special little friends. They're stored in separate bags, one on the port and the other on the starboard side of the boat, tied up to the stanchions.
This quaint little island town is home to 2,681 people. Maclay is home to a large community of artists, and perhaps that's because there's a roadside chemist that supplies a lot of the population with that sweet medicinal hooch.
And these local lads pointed us in the right direction for a good time. God, those wetlands look good. This is a heritage list of wetlands. It's named after Tim Shea, a convict who lived on the island for more than a decade in the 1800s.
The island has a rich history of First Nations presence, with middens and stonefish traps still found on the island. Anchorage over there.
Yeah, that's the north-southern anchorage, is that right? That makes sense.
The front backwards one. So we just rode our bikes through the southwestern side of the island, and it reminds us a lot of the south coast.
I grew up in Canberra, but in every conceivable moment I'd head down to the south coast of New South Wales around Bateman's Bay, and yeah, just incredible country, and this is
Beautiful
similar.
Land. Yeah, very similar. The bushland, the house is hid amongst the bush.
And simplistic.
For sure. Okay. Just found a huge bush of coastal spinach. Hopefully not too many dogs have weed on here. And berries!
There's
I thought you were talking about these.
some red berries down here as well, baby.
Yeah, look, can you see these stink bugs?
Oh yeah, no. Not having a bite of that. Do you want to harvest some?
Yeah, I'll see how salty it is. It was pretty salty. That's right, we only just salt it then. But once we wash it, it should be fine.
Wonder what this is. Did you see this stuff?
Yeah, they grow everywhere.
Can I eat them?
I think I'd probably find out.
Oh, yum.
A quick Google search perhaps would be.
They're delicious.
We've identified this plant. It's asparagus fern. I'm quite certain that it is. And Josh ate one of the berries. It's
Look how beautiful. Look how juicy and beautiful. Look at that. I really want to eat it.
So with the sun setting, our hunger growing, and Josh becoming desperate for the lure after the asparagus fern, we reached the northern end of Maclay Island. So this is the northern end.
Yeah.
Right. Alright.
Should we go?
And Damo, make sure they're the cheese twisties. I don't like the chicken ones. Do you want to tell me what just happened?
I went to go put some potatoes on the barbecue to cook, and today when one of the big passenger ferries went past, we got a lot of wake, and I usually tie up the barbecue so it can't swing. But when I was filleting the flathead that I caught this morning, I didn't tie up the barbecue again afterwards. So it was flogging and it snapped the fitting off in the barbecue. So now we can't bake anything because we don't have a fitting for the barbecue, and that's our oven. And now we can't use the barbecue. Now we can't
cook our chips or anything.
Barbecue is my favourite way to cook things. So
yeah.
This is a US product. It's a Magma branded, and I don't know where we're going to get another one. I'm going to have a little look and see what I can pull out of my.
And we don't have any kind of oven at all at the moment, so we've only got the metho stove and the induction cooktop. But he's got a smile on his face, but he was swearing like a sailor out there. It's actually really devastating. Yeah.
So broken like this because it's not repairable and it's gas. So yeah, but you can see like everything's riding on that tiny little like this.
Such
feels
a
like
weak point, isn't
aluminium. It's crap. Come on, man. Part of the going to bed routine is finding Sonia in the cabin. I'm going to show you where we found her this evening. We always climb through into the cabin and we be careful wherever we stand because she could be anywhere.
And she gets us off under pillows and blankets. So
in corners, but we've never seen this one before.
This is a
Are you ready
first.
for this?
3, 2, 1.
Oh! She moved. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. She must have fallen off.
Should I help her?
Yeah, help her.
Put the light back on.
Oh my god, she looks rattled.
Sonia.
Oh, baby girl. Oh, my darling.
She was lying again.
Quick,
down
help
here.
her. Look at her eyes.
Come on, honey, fun.
Alright.
Time for bed.
Okay.
And now we put her in our actual bed. Just down here.
Which is a little hole.
Little hobble. There you go.
So I've got to the same spot that I was fishing at yesterday. I had a bit of luck and I've got my anchor, so that's good. Anyway, not having any luck with hard body lures, so I have one soft plastic left, so I'm going to try that. I think that'll attract a little bit of attention, hopefully. So if you're wondering how I ended up with a big box of lures and no idea what to do with them, it's because I bought them brand new secondhand, Facebook Marketplace. And I guess what I'm doing at the moment is just trial and error, just going through and trying different things. YouTube and Google and everything can only teach you so much. And the one lure that has worked for me, I lost yesterday. So I'm just going through and giving them all a crack. I only have hard body lures here, so that may be my issue, but anyway, just having a bit of fun, seeing what I can do with it. Anyone who knows what they're doing is probably thinking, you're an idiot, but everybody is called mad until they do it for the first time, and then it works and they're a genius, so it's make or break. So can you go forward, please?
So this morning Josh went for a fish and I went for a walk, and I was FaceTiming a friend. We both got a coffee together on our FaceTime, and I walk into this coffee shop. It's a public holiday today. I'm having a really nice chat with the barista, and she was like, I've never seen you here before. I actually don't live here. My partner and I are sailing. We're just anchored out the front. And she smiled. She had this knowing smile, and she's like, yeah, I can tell. And I was like, really? She's like, yeah. She's like, all sailors, you know, they all have a look about them. Here I am being like, oh, don't make me sing. I was just telling her like, oh, it's so great that you're open today. I wasn't expecting anywhere to be open because it's a public holiday. As I'm saying goodbye, I'm like, bye, like I hope you get some customers today. And she's like, hope you can find a nice shower. And I'm walking out and I'm on FaceTime with my friend and I was like, what? Like how? It's because I've got an oil mask in my hair.
Oh God.
I probably looked like this dirty, like sandal wearing grotty yachty.
It's not supposed to be all that much wind today. We're going west. We're not going to get the head sail out because it's only about an hour's motor sail. But I think we'll put the main up because we haven't had the main up for a wee while, and that'll save us having to go to shore and flake the head sail for such a short passage.
You can try and flake the sail using the stack pack again.
Yeah.
On our passage from Ballina to Tweed, we really struggled with the stack packs.
Yeah, but I reckon we'll do it.
Reduce throttle.
Alrighty.
It's quite a bustling little area, this one. Heaps of boats up and about.
Right.
Alright, so we're nosing into the wind. Alright.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I've still got throttle. Oh, stop. It's caught on that lazy jack too. Hold on. Okay, wait, let me pull it off. All right. So if that's Maclay, then that's Carragara. So I'm going that way. Okay. Still really trying to work out how this dead down works. It was around the wrong way, so can I just check this with you? Oh, dead down.
You're right.
No, you've got it facing the wrong way because it's swapped. That's Maclay.
Yep. So you want to be. This is wrong. So you want to be going that way.
Oh, okay.
This app's not working very well right now. So I need. See that yellow marker?
Yeah.
That yellow marker.
Oh.
Yeah. Should be right.
Should be right. And we're up.
And we're up. Needs to go up a little bit higher, but it's not too
Yeah,
bad.
it's like half a foot from the top.
Yeah. It feels so good to have the sail up. We've been motoring ever since we got out of Horizon Shop boatyard on the hard. Because I repacked the stuffing box, I wanted to just wear that in a little bit, and we weren't getting water there, and it was filled with grease. The stern tube was filled with grease, a few different things, so I just really wanted to wear that in, which it has been now. So we've still got the motor on, but it's so good to have a sail.
We got wind in our hair, baby. Ah!
Yeah.
We should probably cut the throttle down, do you think?
Is that what you did just before though?
But I mean, we can turn the engine off now.
Oh yeah.
It'll just be nice to have some
Yeah, sure. Don't do that, Phoebe.
Why?
I want to keep the motor running.
Baby.
Cut the throttle, you said. You didn't say anything. Didn't say anything.
Yes, I did. I said we'll turn the engine off. It'd be nice not to have the engine running. We could literally watch this back and you'll hear me say that.
Just keep it there.
Hilarious.
So there's a couple of things that I'm still figuring out with our new stack pack system. One is the lazy jacks, making sure that they're not going to impede the sail shape at all. When they're too tight, they are impeding the sail shape. So we've got to kind of release them and take the tension off them. And they're also really getting in the way when we try and raise the mainsail, which is not what you want. I don't know how I'm going to fix that. But
you don't want to be going up on the coach house trying to shake it free when we're under passage. Like in a river it's fine, but if we were out on the blue water, that's so dangerous unless you've got lifelines on.
Yeah, that's right. It is.
Doing that stuff.
It's adding a level of complication that we definitely don't need. And then yeah, I just pulled the outhaul, which pulls the foot of the sail towards the stern and creates this tension. The outhaul is what we release and tension to either create a belly in the sail, so it gets this sort of concave or convex. When you've got a belly in the sail, is that concave? Yeah, concave.
Yeah. It could be either way, because convex is when it comes out. Concave
Yeah, so concave. But yeah, it's looking really nice. How many knots are we doing under sail, Phoebe?
We got 2.5.
2.5 knots?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
We've gotten a little bit more wind now that we're out of the leeward side of that little island. Even though it is mostly mangroves, it still makes quite a difference. So we've got 12 knots, gusting to 13. The guy can see the GoPros like that. Oh, because we're on a lead. Oh.
Keeping the horizon level. Something that you've... Oh.
Woo! That westerly wind blowing off the land is proper cold. Been in my ear for the last 45 minutes and now I've got a headache, so I'm doing a bit of head wrapping.
Okay.
Alrighty. You right? Oh no, that wasn't filming. Oh my god. I must be bumping it or some shit. There you go. That would be a cool shot.
Yeah, let's save it for the next video, dropping the pick in Victoria Point and Coochie Island before heading back to the marina for the last time to get the replacement stays for our rigging, and then to Brisbane to get them swaged. We're almost there, folks. See you then.